All right, where the heck is the chat? Where is the chat? All right, I'm here. I'm here. Just can't seem to get the chat to come up. Where is the chat? Where is the chat? Where is the chat? Maybe YouTube's broken. Let me see if I can see the chat on my computer. I'm here, just trying to figure out where chat is. I think YouTube's broken today. Why is chat disabled? Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I can enable chat. I don't know even how to do it. Live chat. Okay, thank you. Okay, if you're in here, jump out and come back in because let me turn off the live on my computer. Okay, I'm gonna jump out and come back in. I don't know what happened. I thought live chat was there by default. There we go. Good morning. So sorry about that. I've never had that happen before. Craziness. So, I'll just give a couple of minutes for everybody to hop on, and we're going to continue working on our paper bag junk journal. And we were working last week or the week before on this insert. Let's see, it goes like that. Hey Mac, hi Dawn. I don't know. I did it just like I always do it, but live chat wasn't enabled. So I guess that's something you have to look at when you're setting it up. That's something new. No fun. No fun at all. So I want to show you. I bought this little, hopefully you can see, bought this little stamp thing because I made my own little library cards. And I made the little container that goes on the, that you stuff them in. And I wanted to use one, but I really wanted some stamping on there so it didn't look like a plain blank library card. And I bought it from this Etsy, the library card stamp, by the way, is a Technique Junkies card. It's called the ATC library card. And I just, I cut it out myself, obviously. Just around the line. But I wanted to stamp the date. The only problem I have with this is it's got the year. And the year is like all the way to the future. There's nothing historical. So what I might do, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with that year. But anyway, the shop is called, I think my little note's in here from her. I bought it from an Etsy shop. Look at this cute little sticky note. She sent me all these little goodies. Let's see here. Junk drawer and more. So she sent me these goodies, and I have to show you my favorite thing in here, and I ended up buying some because I thought it was so cool. As, you know, like a junk journal insert or just something fun. It's the Fortune Teller Miracle Fish. Hi, Jennifer. And what you do, and it gives the directions on the back, you place the fish in the palm of your hand, and its movements will indicate your feelings, which is goofy, I know, but it's fun. So here's the fish. Let's put him in my hand and see what he does. Oh, he completely flipped up. I'm passionate. Whoa! Isn't that fun? Sorry about that. Welcome to allergy season. It's a beautiful, beautiful spring day here. And when we're done here, I think I'm going to take a shower and make Mike take me to Aldi. Because my friend Barely Grace, she has a YouTube channel. I was watching her YouTube this morning, and apparently they have some Easter pasta, which I thought was fun. So she sent me some little stickers, a little coupon, a little hippo, some yard sale stickers. Looks like a fortune from a fortune cookie. This little fun grass. I love little stuff like this. A little pink balloon, which I don't like balloons. Couple little cutouts. A little tiny bag. $1 million. She sent me $1 million. Isn't that cool? I love it. So I thought that was really a neat addition to that little stamp. We'll put this in here carefully. So if you get a card from me, it's gonna have a fish in it because I bought 100 of them. I think it was about 10 bucks, so they're about, I don't know, penny a piece. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day, so I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to date stamp this library card here real quick. And let me do it. I'm going to do it in black, and I'm going to do a practice. Oops, I didn't even see these little gems that dropped out. Oh, little itty bitty little button type things. Let me put those over here. I'm going to practice a couple of times because I have not stamped with this. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. No, Gloria, no. No. Okay, it's correct. Try and get it on the line. There. I'm just going to do one for now. So I have an actual date on my library card. And we were completing the decoration of this one. Did we get a pot? No, we need to work on doing pockets. I bought this paper on scrapbook.com, and it's got little wildlife, and I just think it's so pretty. So I'm going to use some of that for pocket. I think I'll use this piece right here. And I'm just going to cut it with my knife. Where did my knife go? I forgot to get my knife out. Sorry about that. Where are you? Well, maybe I'm going to cut it with my knife. Yep, I am. Let me grab a ruler here. Line it up with something. Not that important. Since my ruler just moved on me twice. And I'll save every single bit of this. Now I'll kind of line this up here in the corner. Flip my ruler over so it lays flat. If I had, now I want to sing a song, If I Had $1 Million. I've never heard that song. think about this. Okay, I'm going to do it just below the mushrooms. Anything I don't have to color, I'm happy about. I'm not a big fan of coloring. Just pick that off. And we'll go ahead and distress it with some walnut stain. It's kind of a thin piece of paper. The backside is cute too, but it doesn't work with my kind of theme here. Oops. Play. So I tried to set up my old camera setup and I couldn't for the life of me remember how I did it. I couldn't do it. I didn't have time to really kind of mess with it. All right, put that pocket there. Easter chip bags. Like potato chips? Hi, Shay. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. Just using my reptile adhesive. Hoping to hear from Brian this morning. I know he was supposed to see his doctor yesterday, and I'm curious to see the outcome. And I think he's in Texas, so I think he's also in Central Time. See, we can tuck a tag into that one. Let's see here. Okay, do one here. All right, let me grab my Tim Holtz scraps. And my thinking, what do I want to do here? Do I want the same? Do I want a corner? I think I'm going to go for 2 corners. Let's see if I've got scraps that'll work for that. Oh, you know what? I made, speaking of scraps, I made 4 master boards out of Tim Holtz scraps. I think we'll use one of them. So this is going to be a little bit more heavy duty. Let me just make a mark. I'm not going to be able to see that mark unless I make it really dark. Now let's see if this stuff's terrible or if I have to cut it. Terrible like ability to tear. Oh goodness. Well, you know what? I'm just going to use a knife. Where's my first line? It's white on the back, so, and it's gonna have to kind of force it into place. It's got collage medium and all kinds of stuff on it. Oh, I lost my blender. There it is. Let's get this out of the way here for a sec. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of the inside here in case it shows through. Okay, we'll do that one there. I think I want to do another one here. Hi Diane, what are you doing up at 1 o'clock in the morning? if I'm thinking about this and I want it up higher, I want it, brains, come on brains. I can't. Well, I know, I'll just do it this way. And pen got buried somewhere. Just grab a pencil. So we obviously know we want to do this corner. We want to stop right about here. I'm just going to draw a line here. I know it's crooked. I'll either get this right or I won't. I'll just cut it from the back. Already lost my ruler. Y'all, here, oh. Let me think here. I think this is right. If it's not right, I can use it for something else. Not a huge deal. I think it's right though. Where'd the other piece go? Okay, so we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Irregular. Yeah, it's 10-11 here. You could get some coffee, but I don't know why you would. All right, so I'm going to glue this one down first. I watched the whole series called Versailles. Man, those French are wicked. But one thing I like to pay attention to in watching historical stuff like that, whether it's fiction or fact, is how they communicate with their letters and what their letters look like. Like during some period of time, the regular letters, they were like an envelope, but they were only about, I don't know, maybe 4 inches by 3 inches. I do that too. I turn on something that I figure will not make me fall asleep. Yeah, we'll go that one. And sometimes I end up stinking watching it. Like I found on Discovery Channel, I found Mike Rowe. I love Mike Rowe. And he has a series called 6 Degrees. Did I get that wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. And it's really interesting. I really enjoyed it. So there's 2 tuck spots there. And since I'm going to be giving this away, I'm not going to do a lot of decorating. Whoever wins it is going to get a packet of ephemera to decorate themselves. I just think that's going to be more fun. I think we'll do a side tuck here. This one, I don't think I'll do a tuck. No, maybe I will because I'm going to want a closure on here. And if I do a tuck, it can kind of hide the part of the closure. Let me get my closure stuff. I think I'll use one of these. And I made these out of the little Tim Holtz matchboxes. Actually, did I do this one? I think I might have done this one freehand because it's a little bit bigger. And I just keep the little die and the little dealy bobs in here. Sorry about that. A lot of these are made from packaging. Nice. Drink my coffee and choke on it. like the Tim Holtz packaging. I think I will do this though in traditional kind of olivey green. And I made those from an olive green, you know, file folder. Exactly. And how did they get messages back and forth so quickly? I mean, those guys must have been, guys and ladies just must have been constantly on their horses. Like, you couldn't just pick up the phone and call somebody and say, hey, come see me. Or, hey, your mother's dying, or whatever's happening, whatever dramatic event's happening. This little die I got from, I think I got it from AliExpress, is that what it's called? I'm going to fold this in half. And I need, so this one will go right like that. One problem I have is getting these in the middle. Then I need the little circles. And these I just punched with a circle punch. And I usually like to do about 3 of them, just to kind of give it some, you know, because you're going to wrap. And I have this little hole punch, which I probably won't get it in the center. I have not found the trick for getting into the center of a circle. Just kind of eyeball it. I like to do it before I glue them together. That looks about middle. Not quite. So yeah, totally eyeballed. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, thank you. Good. I'm glad. It's pretty addictive, I'll say. And I'm just going to glue these 3 together. I have some pretty brads, but I can't find them. You guys know I'm really bad about losing my stuff. So I'll just use regular brads. Let's make sure I can find those. See, I got a little glue in there, so let me just get my pokey tool, make sure. I can get a brad through there. And let's see here. Black ones. Yeah, I like these. This is just a box from the dollar store that I covered with some Tim Holtz paper and distressed. And these are from the dollar store. Okay, so I have to think about how this is going to sit to decide. Yeah, I want this right about here. And these are cool because you can just glue them on. Oh, I needed 2 of these, duh. Let me think about this because that's pretty low. I think I'm going to do just 2 of these. Put that one back in the stash. Not all our dollar stores do, Diane. Some of them, so they have a section called, what is it, Crafter's Companion? I don't know. But no, not that. Forget the name of it. But some dollar stores have a good selection and some have a crap selection. My closest one has a terrible selection. Just nothing good. Might as well just keep those in there. Crafters, no, it's just not coming to me. If anybody remember. Well, and now our dollar stores aren't dollar stores anymore. They're $1.25 stores. So instead of going up, you know, 5 cents, 10 cents, they went up a whole 25%. Which is a crying shame. Put those in there and get that out of the way. More stuff I have piled over here, the easier it is for me to lose things. Okay, now I want to distress these. Can't have them looking all white. Need to look old and dirty. Which ink did you buy, Diane? Crafter Square, yes, that's it. I knew it was something. So before I got into card making and journaling, I was making boxes and stuff like that. And before that, I was following a bunch of people who just make stuff out of Dollar Tree stuff. Very fun channels to watch. Interesting what people come up with. Okay, I think I want that to go right about there. Let me just make a mark. Let's see here. Let me just grab a ruler and find the center. I missed my Tim Holtz ruler. It broke because it had a 0, you know, so you could kind of find the middle of things. So I'm basically eyeballing here. Let me go here. So this is about 5 inches, so I want to go at about 2.5. So look, I made my mark way the heck off. Oh my gosh. And I'll just use my pokey tool. Kind of make a hole here. And just push my brad through. These are pretty short brads. I have some longer ones, I just don't know where they are. See, so I'll need to put something here in order to cover that brad. Nope, I'm gonna make a mark. I just need to make a mark. 5 inches at about 2.5. Oh, those, oh yeah, I like those actually. For some reason, that just does not look like it's in the middle, but apparently it is. Good thing I didn't eyeball it. And watch your fingers under here. Just opening out the little legs of that brad. Let's see here. Let me grab some twine. I'll use the red and white twine. And what I like to do with this twine is I like to get it dirty. Oh, and Joy. I've never been to a Bob Evans. I've seen them in the grocery store, but I didn't realize there was an actual restaurant. So I'll just take and get my finger and just use my already soaked thingy to start it. So that's how that'll wrap. Wrap it twice and then come back up. Okay. So we need to cover where I put my closures. We need to cover here Let's see, how shall I cover that creatively? Because it's way up here, I think just a decoration. We'll put the library card there. No sticking out glue. Okay, and then we need to cover the top one. That still doesn't look in the center to me. Whatever. Whatever. I'll get over it. See, if we did a tuck this way, or a pocket, you'd have to put something, you'd have to put a pretty tight one. You know what? I think we'll put some ephemera there. That works. I just like to make sure the white edges are covered. Almost done with this thing, then we can put it into our journal and move on. Hey Mike, thanks for breakfast, by the way. Okay, so that's going to go like that, that's going to go like that. We need a pocket over here. And then so we put these tuck pockets, put this pocket. I think I want to do a side-to-side pocket here. Okay. Digging into my humongous Tim Holtz scrap pile. So if you guys were with me on the live the other night when I was complaining that I lost my I come on brain, it's there somewhere. I lost something. What did I lose? I lost my jelly plate. So I bought a new one. Guess what? Just like I said I would, I found it. I'm going to tear this one. And I'm just using those, like the pages from the Tim Holtz papers that have the strips. I'm gonna go just right beyond this matchbook or whatever it is. Sewing kit, looks like a sewing kit. Yeah. Yeah, I lost a whole jelly plate. I had it tucked in with, I have so many miscellaneous put away stuff that, yeah, it was tucked into that. I wrecked it anyway. It had I don't know, like a divot in it on one side, and it was yellow, which is fine. You know, it doesn't matter if your jelly plates are stained, but, yeah, I did that. So I'll tuck ephemera into all these pockets that I make on this thing for people to decorate as they will. And I bought also an 8x10 one, so I'm looking forward to playing with those later today. I'll let you know what the results are. Now that might be too tall. Nah, it'll be fine. Nice, Gloria. I wouldn't mind having one of those. I mean, it's a bummer that it got lost, but I mean, a pencil's pretty easy to lose. A whole jelly plate, that's kind of like, what? How could that happen? I still haven't found my transparent wings. I didn't buy more because I haven't given up on them. All right, so we go that, wait, we go this. This has a little, is this a pocket? No, it's just a decoration. We're just gonna leave it. This. Wait, I'm doing this wrong somehow. Doesn't want to lay down. There we go. And then we'll tie this up and we'll put it in our journal. Okay. This journal is going to be like really big by the time we get done here. I think I'll put it on this side of the page. Yeah. And I'm going to do some pretty massive glue here because it's pretty massive. And you could use, a lot of people use this, that 3-in-1, that Beacon 3-in-1, that Fabri-Tac. I have that. Man, that stuff's expensive. Whew. So I'm just sticking with this glue for now. Kind of get it in here so that it's... Thank you, Shay. How did you do that, you poor thing? I'm just sitting here with pressure on this. Now I want to kind of reinforce this page too. And so what I did was, a while back, if I can find where I put them, I made a bunch of pre-cut pages for journal inserts. I'm going to just put a full page right there. A lot of these are printables. I think I want this one. It's a little big, so I'll trim it down. Ow! Ow! Oh my gosh. That hurts just hearing it. Of course, our journal's a little shorter than a standard journal. That works. Mike spoils our dogs. And I think I want also something to write on so that can actually be a journaling page. Let me think about that. Well, you could just write on this. I mean, it's plenty light enough. We're sticking with that. if the person who wins it wants to stick something on there, that'd be awesome. That's such the cool part about junk journals, is you can just put whatever junk you want in them. Okay. Just gonna hold that down for a minute till the glue takes hold. There are zip lines on playgrounds? Huh. Okay, so we've got our front page, we've got our writing board, we've got our little, miscellaneous page. Then I've got a page here just for journaling on or whatever. Then we've got our little whole space thing. Now I'm going to do these pages. And I think I will do another reinforcer page on that because it has a bend in it. These are all, a lot of these are printables that I got. I like the music one, but it's going the wrong direction. It just bugged me. Biddy Penny and I have that in common. I like that. Just reading back through the chat here. Hi, Debbie. Good morning. Let's go ahead and distress that. It's got a straight line on this side. I don't care. Let's let it have that. Welcome to Junkin' with Tea. I figured, you know, I love card making and all that, but I also love doing this, so I thought I'd keep them separate. That way, people who couldn't care less about junk journaling don't you know, necessarily have to come visit. They can come to hang out, you know, always, but if it's not something you're interested in, I don't see the point of watching it. But to be honest with you, it was something I thought I wasn't interested in until I saw Biddy Penny doing it, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I can do this. This will be fun. The thing about Biddy Penny is her style, though, is a little bit more whimsical. Like, she does a lot of bright colors and stuff like that, and I'm not opposed to that at all. But yeah, pretty much after starting to watch her, and then I started watching Louisa Heinzel and Paper Outpost and multiple others. It seems to be a fairly common style, this one here. Okay, so there's a plain page again. And I do like reinforcing these with pages. So then too, when you're looking at the back side, we'll be reinforcing some of those too. And you see, look at it, it's got like all this weird pocket space. I'm not going to do any sewing on this journal. I love sewing on paper. It's fun. Okay, that's down pretty good. I prefer using glue over paste on something like this because I know it's going to hold. Well, hi, Neon Park. Welcome. How cool is that? Really like this little bird. I don't like him sitting next to that though. maybe this one. This is also some 12 by 12 paper that I bought from scrapbook.com. It's from Graphic 45. I really like their stuff. Make up your mind. I'm just making a mess is what I'm making. So let me just move this aside so I can do some ripping here. I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to go about 5 inches. And you know what else? I need a longer ruler, so I'll grab one. I have mass quantities of rulers because I used to be a quilter. Yes, let your hand rest. See, I have this weird part right here that I want to partially cover. I'm going to rip right about here. I've probably ripped through about 3 pencils now because I keep setting them aside. Get there. There's the mark. I wouldn't mind being in Japan. That'd be fun. I love the culture, particularly the art, the old art and poetry, haiku, stuff like that. And the trippy, you know, old architecture. The new stuff, I mean, is high-rise buildings just like everywhere else, right? There we go. Got that distressed. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll distress it even more. These birdies here, this is from the Birdwatcher collection, Graphic 45. But I mean, I bought these, they were on sale for 89 cents on scrapbook.com. And I do Photoshop. If you do Photoshop, you could just simply scan that bad boy into Photoshop and make it any color you want. Now this one, since I crinkled it up, I'm going to want it to sort of straighten back out. I have to say, I don't love Japanese food. They eat way too many vegetables and fish for me. I'm a junk food junkie. Which is why I'm a fat girl. I'm probably not in the best health. I watch those videos like for Tasty and stuff, and they start making this delicious dish, and then as soon as they put spinach in, I'm gone. No, I say absolutely no. Okay. And I think I'm going to put pockets and tucks on this side. This is the tricky part right here, this little doodad. So, have to find something cool to do with it. And I know exactly what to do. Let's get, there's my longer brads. I forgot that I bought this thing to organize my stuff. Let's get a paper clip. Let's get a doodad of some sort. Get a feather. Okay. I've never had Indian food, Diane. I may have had, and I don't even know if it's Indian, but I may have had butter chicken. It was good, but it didn't have any gross vegetables in it. The only thing I don't want is I don't want this to be gold. I know what to do. You know what we have. Let's get out my little mat here. We have our foundry wax. I've got statue here. I love deep fried fish too, Gloria, but I'm allergic to shellfish. All right, let's get a little brush. Pour some out, put the lid on, move it way over to the side. I think I poured out a bit too much. I'm kind of putting it on here thick so it kind of gives it a interesting feel. What I don't want it to do, oh, I could probably break it apart. We're going to find out. We're going to test this right now, folks. It's part of the reason why I bought this foundry wax. The play. Make it real textured. I'm trying to kind of match it up. Let's go ahead and dry brush some of that on this too so they kind of match. All right, let's get our heat tool. Noise. Don't want to overheat that stuff. And you know what? I forgot. See what I've done? I've warped this. I forgot I'm on this thing, which is not heat proof. Okay, and I've got a little isopropyl alcohol over here somewhere. Clean that up with. Whoops, try aiming the right way. Yeah, if you're gonna, you know, buy all this stuff, you really should actually use it. This will peel off of there later. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of getting it cleaned off just now. How do I know? Because I've already played with it. Okay, it didn't wreck the structure of our paper clip. Okay, I'm gonna need a little finding, and I'm gonna need to put paper here. Let's see what I've got that I might like here. I want to go dive into my scraps. Just ripping it here, just kind of give it an organic feel. Let's grab a piece of lace. One thing when you're doing this, if you're going all out, you're going to have crap everywhere. It's just the nature of the beast. I don't need a giant piece. Oh, I like German food. Yeah, my son used to work at a German restaurant here in town. I mean, my favorite thing, of course, was the schnitzel, but... Okay, let's get this crap dirty. Technical terms and all, you know. I like to get the lace a little bit dirty. And the reason that I want to glue this onto here is because I want my dangly to not slip down. Apart a little bit. And for this I will use the Fabri-Tac, the stinky stuff. This stuff does stink too. Make sure I'm getting it going the right way here. Okay, I want this to, there's where I want it to pop up right there. Okay, I'm just going to kind of hold it. I love bratwurst. Yeah, definitely. I watch a lot of English ladies, UK English ladies. Oh, I put it on upside down. All right, that's fine. That's just fine. I'm a derpa. I probably should have used my regular glue because this stuff is just taking forever to kind of take hold. Especially when you use Fabri-Tac on fabric, so that the reptile adhesive works, but it takes forever to grab hold when it's fabric or lace or something. I'm just looking for a little piece of ephemera to put on there. Remember, we're doing birds, so I might as well grab a bird. Remember, the whole point of doing this is to just kind of camouflage that weirdness on the. How's this doing for drying? It's getting there. Need to get this edge. There we go. Try opening it first. Could use hot glue too. I'm not a fan. I did do a review on a hot glue gun because there are times when hot glue is necessary. But I'm not a fan. You know, burn yourself a time or two and you just aren't in the mood. And put a little bird on there. Make sure I leave that space for my little I like beer brats, yeah. I like just about any of them. Okay, I'm gonna grab a jump ring. I think I'll grab one of these smaller ones. My jewelry tools are over in a different drawer, but this will work just fine. Oh man, that's a stubborn one right there. I know I saw my bigger pliers somewhere. There they are. Okay, just open that a little. Put it through here. Now I'm gonna have to take it off the pliers. They're making space issues. You will fit in there. You will. I don't think I made the opening big enough. I think I'm about ready for coffee again. There we go. Let's hope this jump ring has room for both. Yes, it does. Close it back up. Okay. Just for something different. And it all wants to move around on me here. It's gonna have to dry. Move it so I can see what the heck I'm doing. There. Sorted. It's okay if it sticks out. Might even put some lace along here. Okay, I don't want to mess with that too much. It's got to dry and we're out of time. So, awesome. Great timing. What'd we do here? We finished this thing. We put a page here. We've got a blank page here. We're going to do some pockets over here or maybe over here. I don't know yet. We'll find out next week. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages to go on this side. Then we'll flip it and get to the other side. I hope you guys have a happy Easter, happy Good Friday to those who remember. I don't want to say celebrate because, well, I mean, in the end, it's a celebration, but yeah. Thanks a lot for coming, and y'all have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm going to go take a shower and go to Aldi. Have a good one. Bye-bye.